And I gotta say, I'm proud of the boys that I've been talking to. The guys are just, you know, they're pushing along, they're pushing forward, they're making changes. You know, they follow this this mindset idea of doing these New Year's resolutions now. There's no waiting. There's no, let me just splurge, you know, the remainder of these 2 months, 3 months, and then start. It's like, no, you've been doing that all year. You haven't been great all year. You haven't been taking action. You haven't been putting your ducks in a row, as they call it. I don't know why that term even exists. I don't even use it, but I just said it because it's like, I think I heard it recently yesterday in a podcast. But having things in order, having your things in alignment. And if you haven't been doing that all year, I mean, there's no reason to wait. And that's just my philosophy. Like, I've had some things in order, but I know things could be better. Things could be better. I could be better in this area. I could be better in that area. Here, I'll prove it to you. I could be better in cleaning up after myself in certain areas. I could be better in keeping things more tidy. I could be better in taking better notes and studying certain projects and certain topics that I'm wanting to cover and learn and execute on. So we could be better. And this is what this topic of this video is going to be about. It's like, where can we be better? Where can we implement a better execution, a better result of daily task that will compound over time and give us a result that we all look for, we all wish for, we all hope for, we all see in other people. What can we do? And like, for me, it was posting these videos. I'm like, I could do better. I could post better videos. I could be more consistent. I could, you know, become better at recording them, and the list went on. And nothing changed until I started taking action. Nothing's gonna change until action is taken. You could talk all you want. Say this and say that and preach about it. But in the end, nothing ever changes until you take action. And this is basically what we're here to do, is just take this damn action. Take this action, execute. And I knew these videos were gonna be horrible. I knew it. But I didn't care. I was like, just post it anyway and just get better on this next one. Just get better on this next one. Do it again, do it again, do it again. Compound interest. Next thing you know, I get in the groove, it becomes a habit, and it's a good habit, right? And then just gotta improve on it. And so right now we have habits that we've had for years, and they could be better. True? Ask yourself, true? You have habits that you've had for years, and they could be better. And you know they could be better. And there's no reason to wait for New Year's to improve them. Like, it feels fantastically good being ahead of schedule. One of my guys is gonna hit a goal of a weight loss number that he's been wanting to aim. I mean, the guy was at like 230 something, 235, 238 at one point. And now the homie is gonna be in 170s. 170, like, and he can still do more. So, and this is before Thanksgiving. Talking about winning, talking about excelling, talk about execution, talk about results. That's what we all want, right? Everyone has those New Year's resolutions, and more like, they should rename it and say New Year's results, because that's what everyone wants at the end, is results. Everyone wants results, right? Results. When people want results, I mean, action needs to be taken. Things need to be done. Things got to be in order. So my question here is, what could be better? What actions can we take to where we're better? We're progressing, we're executing, we are elevating, we are moving forward. For me, I have to say I've taken actions in certain areas where I see advancement and I'm just like, damn, I want to keep going. Like, the momentum is beautiful. I want to keep going. What else could I execute on? What else could I get results in? What else could I move forward in? What else could I achieve? What else could I implement and be better at and excel at? Like, I could be better. What is it? You know, I could be better in washing my dishes. I could be better in doing my laundry bi-weekly instead of monthly. And, you know, like, wait until the last piece of clothing to be like, oh, gotta do my laundry. I could be a little bit better and start earlier. You know, I could be more tidy. I could be more organized. I could be more clutterless. You know, it's like I'm a lot better than where I was at, and I'm a lot better, you know, what would be considered average, because I've worked on it. But still, I can still be better. And I know a lot of us can be. A lot of us can be better in a lot of areas. A lot of us can be better in taking more action and being more detailed, being more fluent. It's like a lot of people watch the highlights of their favorite sports team. They're like, oh, that play was so nice. I hear a lot of people say that. Oh, that was a nice play. That was a nice play. Okay, cool. What about your plays? What about the plays you're running, the playbook? How nice are they looking? How flawless are they? How many times are you watching the replay of your stuff, right? Like, for me, like, when my car's clean, my bag's tidy, my room's clean and organized, it's like, damn, I want to watch the replay. I want to watch the replay. I want to keep looking at it over and over because it's inspiring. It's fluid. It's flawless. It's elegant. I love it. It leads to results. It leads to winning. It leads to greatness, right? So the question is, where can we be better? Where can we be better? And it's not just in the physical space. It's also in the spiritual sense, in the mental sense. Like, we can communicate a little better, a lot more better. We can communicate how we text, how we type messages to one another, how we write emails, how we post. We could be better in so many other areas besides the spiritual. Also the mental, you know. Are we doing better in how much we're consuming entertainment? Are we more aware? Are we having more awareness? Can we be better in being aware that we're consuming too much entertainment? Can we be better in realizing that we're consuming too many pleasures, or we're being distracted too much? How better can we be? How much grateful can we be? Can we be a little bit more grateful? More grateful in the little details that we overlook. Like we have running water to drink, to wash our dishes, to shower in. Like, we literally have running water. How thankful can we be? How much more better can we be in our gratitude towards others that do stuff for us? Even people that serve us, from the waiter, cashier, the janitor. How much more grateful can we have? I asked that myself because I neglect it. I neglect what I got, the blessings I have. And I've told myself, I've journaled it. It's like, damn, I gotta be better at having more gratitude. And I have no shame in speaking about this because we all have that issue. We all have that little issue where it's like, damn, I missed this and I missed that and I could be better here. And instead of taking action to fix it, we look the other way. So What can we be better at? Can we be a little bit more organized and cleaner and clutterless, so when we study, like, we absorb the material we're studying and getting better at it, whether it's our craft, whether it's our hobby, whether it's our career. Like, we can be better. We execute at it. We can be more detailed. You know, we could be more efficient. We can get better results. But it starts with us. It starts with us of taking this action of, like, hey, I'm going to be better. I'm going to take the action. Well, you want the results. You know, right now it's football season and the standings are up. People have wins and losses, and they're in the standings in the playoff race, and the fans are cheering and arguing about their team and their players that they don't know on social media. And the question is like, that's great, and how about you? How about you? Where are your standings at? Where can you be better? Where can you be first place? Compared to where you were last year? Can you be first place? Are you going to make the playoffs? Are you going to get results? Because it's New Year's in 2 months, and you're going to have this like trend of, like, I'm going to change. We've all been there. We've all been there. We've all been in that trend. And the reality is, waiting and then not being prepared to execute, it sets us back. It demoralizes us. It keeps us in this loop, in this cycle we don't want to be in. So that's why I say start now. The reason I say start now is because you're going to go through uncomfortable scenarios. You're going to see what you really got to change. You're going to have to go through withdrawals and discomfort and irritation in order to get to the root of yourself to change. Because no one's stopping you but you. No one's sabotaging you but you. No one's holding you back but you. Nobody is in your way but you. And that's the challenge. That's the fight. That's the obstacle, is yourself. You and yourself. You and your comfort. You and your attachments. So when I say, where can you be better? You start now, so you get rid of the whole thing, the whole process that's in your way, which is you. You start now, chipping away, little by little. Right? The minute you wait, the minute you say, oh, you know, I'm gonna wait those 2 months and then start, you're gonna be behind. That loop's gonna happen. It's a decision you make now. It's a decision you make out of realization. It's a decision you make out of realization and not out of tradition. Because the tradition is to wait, make the decision, and then fail when things get hard, when things get uncomfortable, when things are not going your way. And that tradition continues. But when you make the decision out of realization that you want to win, you want to execute, you want results, you make that decision now. There's still decisions I gotta make now that I don't want to make, I'm gonna make now. That's why I said, for this video, where can we be better? Oh, we could be better. And this is what this channel is about. Just getting better, executing, consistency, focused, discipline. Oh, it don't stop. It doesn't stop. So I'm gonna cut this video here now. Basically, yeah, this is the Monday review, especially after Halloween and the start of 55 days of Christmas, and yeah, we just get better. We just get better. All right, let's take action. Let's execute. Let's take inventory. Let's get ahead of the game. All right, play well. On to the next. Peace.